check it out. I got my wiring and my black light redone and rearranged. Yeah, I like it. You just have to deal with a little bit of my groin area, but I like it. I can see the black light, the strobe light, everything along the wall, the fridge, and I can see my screen without having the screen tilted this way to project the camera up. Yeah, I like it. And like I said, now I got me clink. And I can unplug the black light if I want, but I leave that thing on 24/7. And I went ahead and routed me a set of outlets right here below the edge of my couch cushion, and so I got me a 2 amp dedicated charging line right here, and I got the 10-foot data transfer cable out to my laptop. So now I can plug in and transfer data, and then swap out and toss it on the high power charger, because I noticed when this thing's uploading and running off the laptop, it's not putting out enough power to charge the battery and keep everything running. So I was running back and forth, swapping out the cable over there. Then I got the long cable, and now I've got a charger. So now I ain't even got to get up to unplug from the computer and plug in the high-speed charger. No, now I just pull this cable out here, plug this one in here, do my data transferring, pop it out, plug the charger back in, and never even have to get up off my chair or out of my seat now. Speaking of which, that cushion I got off that chair I found on the side of the road, perfect ass pad. And I mean it, that perfect ass pad. I love it. And don't forget, I got them autumn colored lights on the other side that I can just use a little stick. I'm probably going to eventually just put the switchboard over here so I can just sit here and just, you know, but I'm going to rerun those lights around here or find a better set eventually. You know what I mean? This is getting pretty cool though. This is really getting cool. And yeah, right now I'm uploading the FTP video, whatever it is. But and I think what I might do in the future is get me the big screen and then take this screen and mount it back here with that laptop right here, and then get me a big screen and another computer, and either get me a really good camera or use my mobile device on the tripod and everything to shoot here with my screen, so I can do more of like these guys are doing with their podcasts. They're using software, you know, green screen software and stuff, but I'm actually going to try using a real screen instead of green screen. Let's see what happens. I think, and that'd be a perfect use for that TV too, because that TV seems to be really camera friendly. And I don't know if you know anything about shooting TVs with cameras. You know, you find a camera friendly TV or TV that's like you see me. I'm not complaining. Like I said, it seems to be the perfect size, and it's an older model, so it's not very efficient and it generates some heat and stuff. But I'll only be using it for video shooting. I won't be using it all day, every day like I am here. I'll have the LED, energy efficient, non-heat, big screen model, high resolution right there. Then I'll have the big old fucking old, perfectly sized, perfectly outputting device. Like I said, yeah, I think I got this. And I'm gonna probably take the Blue Moon deal and like I might try to move the flag up, or take the tag and put it up with Blue Moon and to put it up. It's because I really like the lighting on this, but you see it whites out the flag too much. But it does a really good job on the stop sign. So maybe I'll just give me a little projector light for the stop sign and leave this just the way it is. I don't care. But anyway, I'm gonna hang this the Blue Moon sign and the Blue Moon box and the Alabama tag up along this level here. You know, work on moving the flag either up or over. You know. Again, keeping in mind that I might be having my TV screen right here in the long run, you know, and that'll give me some more space to keep adding things to my little online environment. You know, like I said, I got my Green Day thing here going, you know, and honestly, everything, the way this lights up blue, that's part of my online environment. I love it. Black light, I love it. The blue black light reactive strobe light, I love it. Stop sign, I love it. My little faith shelf, my little power rock, my picture of my folks, the postcard, you know, from my home city and county, you know, my little fluorescent fish, my Nike hat, my VR goggles, my, you know, Kitty Illustrated Ten Commandments book, my Holy Bible, King James Version, even my phone, this stand, the charger cable, and these shirts and this Indian Native, or this is a Native American. The curtains in the bedroom are Native American, and so is the dream catcher I have on the wall. These are more pioneer, wilderness. But again, part of the environment. That's why I leave the swath open. Is because it's part of the environment. The black behind me, part of the environment. The lighter blue over there, kind of gray, part of the environment. Not all of it was intentional by design. Same with the Total Wireless box with my Joshua's Journey. You know what I'm saying? They're there for a reason, even if I didn't intend it to be there when I first started setting up over here and over there. But as I started using the camera and watching myself on the camera and adding these things, now it's intentional. Now when I add something in the background like this, now there's a reason. There's a will in a way, and a motivation, and a response I'm expecting from it. So that's it's an update to my online environment. Like I said, I keep improving. I got my the front end cleaned up, my model's clean, my speakers clean, clock radio and heater clean. You know, I had my couch cleaned up the other day. It's back to just living condition. Deal with it. Even what did my brother call it, organized chaos over there? I've even been going through that. I've got probably 30 to 40% of what was there clutter reduced. And if I keep attacking it like that over the next week or so, it might not be chaos anymore. It might actually be organized organization for real, like everything else is slowly becoming in my life. So, you know what? I say we do something for real as a celebration, yeah, because we made it. I was patient, yeah, I was patient. I can scream that we made it. Oh, congratulations. Oh, I love that song. I love Post Malone and Hopsin and even Ray Shrummed, a little bit like Lil Yachty and Future and DRAM just do their trip, man. A fucking riot. I absolutely love that shit. And that Post Malone, man, you come from a history like me, and you hear him talking about some of these things, and he uses the word benzo. He's talking about a Mercedes Benz. But if you listen to his words from an alternate perspective, you can hear he's talking about the struggle with mental illness and psychiatric conditions, and as a result of child abuse and stigma, and needing the right medication and not being able to get it, and being lost to the disease and to the system that allows you to get lost to it in the first place. Like I said, some really awesome shit there. But then he's got that whole just, we made it, congratulations, riding around in, White Ivy sun. When I was balling, I was young, come on, power sliding in a friggin' Bentley out in the friggin' middle of the desert. And same thing with the Tank, man. Roll around in that Psycho song. Yeah, my habit going psycho, the mama be like Michael. Can't really trust nobody with all the jewelry on me. My roof look like a no-show, got diamonds like a boatload. Oh, just, come on, man, he's talking about the before and after of winning that battle against stigma and child abuse. That's what I think. And if it isn't, I don't care. That's a message I still got out of it, and it still inspires me to love the man and his art, the art he creates, and it makes me a better person. So who cares if it's real or not? I do, but still, just for fun. Now, this is what I was talking about. Since I am using this as a 99% upload device, and this is a 99% streaming device, and I'm talking about the connections too. This Wi-Fi does decent streaming in. It doesn't do decent upload. And when you try to do them both, forget about it. It's pretty much one or the other. Well, I do too much uploading. And at the slow speed uploading, I never get to watch anything. I know, because why do you think I 99% upload on the phone and 1% watch on the phone? Because the upload speed is slow around here. I hate to admit it, I think that actually with 2 bars of cell signal, 2 out of 5 bars of cell signal, uploads a little faster, especially, like I said, when I'm trying to stream or multicast. Anyway, faster than the internet service I got coming into this computer right now over CenturyLink. For real. My damn 2 bars of weak cell phone over 4G, Page Plus, which is Verizon, Alltel, faster than a DSL that's top notch for our area. It doesn't get any faster for our area because we're, like I said, 10 miles out of town, 9-10 miles out of town. So the fact that I can stream HD 1080p, I'm just thrilled to death that I'm able to do that now that I got all the routers and boosters and everything and wiring all straightened out. It took almost a year. My dad had it just set up in the back office with a wire run, and I think he ran another wire but didn't disconnect the first wire. And we'd always had problems, especially when it would rain and shit. And I set up a booster in between the two to get it out to the camper, and it was decent, but it was still just a lot of lag, and never could do the, better than 360 to 480 most of the time. And I finally, after my dad moved, and I realized I'm the only one using the internet, and it's still doing this even in the house, right next to, not even with the booster, right next to their actual router. It's still doing this. So I called them up and said, hey, come here and fix this for me. But turns out that extra line that was still hooked up apparently was causing interference. The guy disconnected it, didn't charge us, took off, boom, internet's working like it's supposed to, for the most part, despite the weather. So I'm still, though, just really just stringing along on the very edge of the signal. And I'm like, it's in the back edge of the house next to the pool where nobody really uses it. The only reason why my dad even has it there is just because he has his computer and he's got a 6-pin Ethernet cable hooked up to it. So I talked to him about it, and he's like, well, if I get back from vacation, I can just get a Wi-Fi card for it, or maybe we'll just run a long cord over it. The Wi-Fi thing just sounds so much simpler and easier. I was like, yeah, that would solve it. But I believe if I put it on the other side, everyone's going to benefit. It's going to work better everywhere, including in the garage. And he's like, okay, well, go ahead and do that. Do what you want to do. So I did. I moved it across the house, and what that was doing was not only was that, let's see, you figure that thing's probably a good 22 to 24 feet at least wide. So I brought it closer by 20 something feet. I also won 2 double walls, you know what I'm saying? Double walls, double pane, frame walls. 2 walls, you know what I mean? And that way, instead of going 20 something extra feet and through 2 extra walls, and then the outside thick insulated wall, then all the way across to my booster, then all the way across through the metal paneling on my camper, and then to the Wi-Fi in here. Now it's just right up against that wall, right up outside. Now I got my booster right up against the outside of my camper, and I get maximum signal here, maximum signal here. It wasn't usable in the garage hardly. Now it's actually not great, but now it's usable in the garage. No problem at the pool or in the backyard, which was the one area I was a little worried about, moving it across, but it's not a big deal. And it's not like we're using it in the backyard anyway much. It's outside, it's Florida, there's a pool. We're not, what I'm saying? Everybody's not on the far side of the pool, standing in the grass in the sun, playing on the phones. No, they're either on the deck, which is that far away from that, the third wall it's going through from the new position. I'm over here just jamming on. But anyway, point is, awesome. But even with all that improvement, I still can't upload very fast, and I can't upload and watch at the same time. So that's doing all my uploading for me. So this is what I was saying. What I'm going to do is okay, this one here is still uploading. It's 2 out of 3 gigabytes, so I figure about another hour and 30 minutes. This one will be done. This thing is taking up almost all the space, but what I would do is I'd hit stop, go ahead and type the file name out and move it over to my to this month's folder, and go ahead and toss a copy of it on the desktop to remind me this hasn't been uploaded and it needs to be. And then I'd plug the computer in, go ahead and copy that file over, and delete the file, or I delete the file that's on it. If I needed the space, copy the file that's on it, unplug, plug the charger back in, get on YouTube, boom, start uploading, and just ignore it. Come back to the computer and watch whatever I want. See? Now, really the only difference is instead of getting up to unplug it from the high-speed charger in the wall, plug it in the computer to do file transfer, then either leaving it there and just knowing the battery isn't going to charge until it's done uploading, especially if I leave the screen on, which I got to set the leave screen on all the time. Why not? I'm plugged in to high power. It's got good battery. So I might as well treat it like a Cadillac. I don't even have screen lock on it while it's in the house. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't need it. So anyway, yeah. So instead of getting up now to unplug it between the computer wall, I sit here and just do it right here. Bam! Now I don't have to trade off getting up for slower no or discharge. I'm a genius. A retarded genius, but one nonetheless. Oh! And one more thing that's going to become a regular, and I think I just found the right spot for it for the moment. Meccano! Hi, Meccano. Give me something to do to kill some time. Take me to that place that I call home. Take away the strains of being lonely. Take me to the tracks at Christie Road. See the hills from afar, standing on my beat-up car. The sun went down and the night fills the sky. Now I feel like me once again as the train comes a-rolling. But my boat I'm gone, but my brain's so high. Give me something to do to kill some time. Take away the strains of being lonely. Love that Green Day, guys. I'm the son of raging love, the Jesus of suburbia, the Bible of none of the above, on a steady diet of, come together like a foot in a shoe. Only this time I think I stuck my foot in my mouth. Knocking over anyone that stands in my way. Sometimes I need to apologize. Sometimes I need to admit that it ain't right. Sometimes I should just keep my mouth shut, but I'll always sing alone. Sometimes I still feel I'm walking alone. Walk on eggshells on my own stomping ground. If there's really no one left to turn me around, isn't that another familiar face? Too drunk to figure out they're faded away. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. And remember, my shadow's the only one that walks beside me, but not really. I got my family and my friends. And of course my faith. Huh. That's a little better. Like I said, I'm being for real. Can't see the black light anymore, but you can see the reflection off the backlight. That works. Can't see the strobe light. That's still kind of cool. But the important thing is now that screen really is where I need it to be. So this might be Yeah, this might be the camera angle to win them all. Can't really see the fish though.